Hello everybody, Miss Julie Janae here. So I'm here and it is now January 1st of 2014. So happy 2014, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope that you all celebrated very well and very safely last night. We had a party on the couch with a few beers, so that's that. But anyways, this is a nice little low-key holiday. You know, being parents of little young ones, we don't always have babysitters that want to babysit on holidays like New Year's Eve. So we stay home and party on the couch. So anyways, it is 2014, as I said, and I have goals for this year, and I'm not calling them resolutions because I'm just not. What I prefer to do, which may be different from others, is I prefer to just make goals for the year, which is probably the same as resolutions, but instead of just things that I want to, like, change about myself or something, these are things that I'm actually going to do this year. I'm just setting the tone for things that I'm going to do this year, and then I'm literally going to check them off my list when I do them. So I don't have very many. I have 4. Excuse me, that was gross. So I'm going to go over those and kind of talk a little bit about my plan. So, first part of my plan actually is this right here. My best friend Bronwyn, she also used to make YouTube videos. She may or may not be coming back soon. I don't know. But her name was Bronwyn D on YouTube. Anyway, she made these. She kind of had her own little business here, the Littlest Acorn. It's really cute. And so she made this little journal for me. It's very thick. So I'm using it to track this year. And yes, I said this year. I'm using it to track this year, my progress, my thoughts, just journaling, basically. I guess that's one of my goals, or I guess this could be a resolution, is to journal more. I always say that I'm going to do it and I don't. So I'd like to journal more, and that's what I'm going to start doing when I've got some free time. So yeah. But anyways, in here I have created my little, see, this says The Beginning, and I wrote this last night on December 31st. And I've listed my goals for this year, so I'll go ahead and tell you my goals. My first goal, number 1, is to lose 70 pounds within this year. I just really think that it's possible. I lost 70 pounds in a year the last time around. I did. Yeah, I lost 70 pounds in the first year of doing YouTube videos. And then in the second year, I lost another like 20 or so, which got me to 90 pounds lost. So I know that I can do it this year. It just takes, you know, buckling down and getting right down to it. So if I lose 70 pounds from where I'm at right now, that would put me at my ultimate goal weight of about 150. So that's my goal. Second goal is to begin schooling for my bachelor's degree in legal studies, which is actually a very attainable goal because I just said to begin schooling, and hopefully on Thursday, which is tomorrow, I will be hearing from my school about whether I can attend the spring semester or if I have to wait until the summer. So that one I'll be able to check off very quickly. Third goal is to run 2 5Ks and 2 10Ks within this year. It's just going to be kind of a little hobby thing I'm going to do. I think I'm going to space it out. So there's 4, there's 12. So I think every 3, that's what I'll do, is every 3 months I will try to find a race somewhere and run it. And usually there's lots of races going on all the time, so that shouldn't be too hard. And then my last and final goal for the year is to do daily meditation. I kind of wrote about that in my blog, which, by the way, I started blogging again. I wrote a blog last night. I'm making a goal also to blog at least 2 to 3 times a week. But the whole daily meditation thing is, I had this class in college, which actually was kind of a blow-off course, but it was interesting. And the teacher talked about the benefits of meditation, and we actually used to practice meditation in the first 15 minutes of every class. And a lot of us thought it was stupid and just a way to kind of sleep our hangover off, because it was a Friday class, and a lot of the time we would party on Thursday nights. You'd party all the time in college, whatever. So anyways, you know, a lot of us kind of blew off the meditation. It's just sleep time for the first 15 minutes of class. But I actually began to enjoy it and look forward to that class every week and that 15 minutes of meditation. And so I downloaded this meditation app on my phone, and I'm going to start doing that daily. Today I didn't do it this morning, but I'll do it before bed tonight maybe. And I just want to do, you know, maybe even if it's only like 5 minutes of meditation a day, just kind of doing that. Because I think it's really good for calming and, you know, introspection and thinking about things. And, you know, well, actually with meditation, you're supposed to clear your mind, but whatever. So anyways, so obviously my biggest goal for the year is to lose the weight. And we all know that because that's what these videos are about. So I created a bit of a, I don't know, like a beginning marker. See, I have the whole month. If you can see that, I have the whole month laid out into week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm just going to track, you know, this is where I started in January. This is after week 1, 2, 3, 4, and the final end of the month. And then I'm going to do measurements as well, as you can see. So beginning, I haven't done them yet. I'm going to do them after I make this video here. So I'm going to do my measurements here, and then at the end of the month, I'll do my final measurements here. So every month, I'll be able to report to you guys accurately where I started at weight-wise and measurements and where I ended at. I'm also, just so you know, I'm also taking body shot pictures, but I'm not comfortable with sharing them at this point because I'm just not comfortable doing that, period. You don't know what kind of freaks watch these videos. So maybe I can do a montage, you know, whatever, of all the pictures after this year is up. Because I kind of want to take a picture a day, a day for the whole year. You know what I'm saying? That would be really cool. So on December 31st of this year, I could put up this whole big montage of 365 pictures. That would be kind of cool. So I'm trying to do that. So we'll get down to brass tacks here. Stepped on the scale this morning and I am at 226. And for those of you that watched my last video where I was at 220, you now know that that is a 6-pound gain. Now, I'm taking it with a grain of salt because there was a lot of beer had over the holidays. I honestly didn't really eat too badly. It's just alcohol, beer, and munchies, snack munchy stuff like popcorn and chips and Chex Mix stuff and things like that. So I'm just going to chalk it up to kind of like a holiday bloat, alcohol bloat. I drank last night too. Like I said, we had beers. So I'm just going to chalk it up to kind of a holiday bloating weight gain. And I'm going to see where I'm at the end of this first week. What I'm doing is for workout, it's kind of what I've basically been doing. I gonna get up in the morning. Gonna get up in the morning and take Jay to school. I may or may not walk him to school. I'm not sure. It's not really working out with Jonah. He does not like being in the stroller that long, so probably won't happen a lot. But I'll take Jay to school, get home, get ready, go to the gym, go get Jay, come home, you know, do lunch, whatever we got to do. And then go back to the gym in the evening with both the boys because they enjoy going to the gym to the kids zone because it's really fun for them. They like it. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I like to do 3 days a week of strength training. So it's going to go those 3 days. One will be for arms, one will be for legs, and one will be for chest. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm still kind of working on that. I'm working on figuring out what I need to do for those workouts and things. So, and then the other days will be mostly cardio. That's that. I'm going to take a day off every weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday. I don't plan on doing right now any indulgence days because I think I'm already kind of past that, to tell you the truth. I'm not feeling like I need to have bad foods, so that's good. And that's really it. I'm sticking to drinking at least a gallon of water a day. Got this really, really cool mason jar mug thing that I can drink at home. This is water. It's just flavored with some flavoring water stuff because I don't really enjoy the plain water yet. So I still put flavoring in my water. So I'm trying to drink a gallon of water a day. No eating after 8 p.m. And tracking on MyFitnessPal. That's another thing. I am on MyFitnessPal. If you just search Miss Julie Janae, as I've said before, I will accept any and all friend requests. I got nothing to hide. So, that is about it. I hope that the rest of you, you know, are coming into this new year with as much positivity and excitement as I am. I really just want to make this year count, and I really just want to end this year knowing that I did everything in my power to reach my goals and that I reached them. So that's really what's kind of keeping me going. I know it's going to be hard to keep the motivation too, because it always is. You know, we feel so pumped the first week to month or maybe 2 months of the year, and then it starts going because it's not easy. But nobody ever said it was going to be easy. That's what you have to remind yourself. No one ever said it's going to be easy. And I also keep reminding myself of my favorite personal saying that I started saying is the only way we can fail is if we completely stop trying. So as long as you are trying, you are not failing. And that's what I keep telling myself. Put in a good, honest effort, and you can say that you are trying. So that is it. This is a very long video. I apologize. I'm going to try to edit it, but don't know if I can because it's a phone video, so we'll see. But anyways, thank you all for watching. And comment also below if you're making videos and put a link to your YouTube or, well, you don't really have to. But let me know if you're making videos too. I'd like to find some new people to follow here. And comment whatever you'd like. I'm here to chat. And okay, that's it. I've said that about 3 times. So that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Happy New Year, and I'll see you later. Bye.